Y'all, it's your boy BTA Boxing, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. This weekend of boxing was awesome, guys. I haven't been excited for boxing in a long time since Crawford versus Canelo, which was last year, September. There hasn't been a fight ever since then. Until now, Shakur versus Teofimo Lopez. They sold out Madison Square Garden. A lot of stuff happened this weekend. Bill Haney, Devin Haney's dad, he got stomped out. Tiger Johnson, he got jumped. He was talking crazy to Bill Haney's son. He was talking crazy to Bill Haney's son, Sean, I think his name, Sean Haney, and he got stomped out, right? And he got beat up. He was talking crazy to the young boy, and when he was talking crazy to him, a member of Team Haney just two-pieced the shit out of him, just caught him with a nasty two-piece, and blood shot his eye, and then somebody else hit him. And then they tipped on him, right, at the fights. And then in another scene, Bill Haney and them was trying to get away from him. And they cornered Bill. And they tipped off on Bill, too. They caught Bill slipping. You see a video of Bill on the floor getting punched on by Tiger and Tiger and his crew. But Tiger held it down, though, even though he got punched on by, like, 5 dudes. He held it down, though. It looked like it was him and his coach. You feel me? When they jumped Bill Haney. But why is y'all jumping Bill Haney, though? Bill Haney an old man. He's not a boxer. He an old man. He got his sons in boxing. He don't box himself. He's an old man. Y'all don't get no cool points for jumping old Bill Haney. Come on, bro. You got a problem with his son and you gonna jump him? I don't understand people. Oh, I can't get your son, so I'm gonna get you. Like, make it make sense. I really don't be understanding people, bro. You got a problem with his son, so you jump him when you see him. Make it make sense, bro. That don't make sense. If my beef is with you, my beef is not with everybody you cool with. My beef is just with you. You feel what I'm saying? I got beef with you. I ain't got beef with your dad. I ain't got beef with your cousin. I don't understand people's mindset. Y'all mindset don't be making no sense. Anyway, that's the situation. All that stuff, I ain't gonna lie, all that stuff had me entertained. I was really entertained from start to finish. Crawford was mad at Teofimo Lopez Sr. Teofimo Lopez Sr. said something to Crawford. Crawford went up to him, got in his ear, checked him, said something to him. What else happened this weekend? A lot of stuff happened, and all the stars came out. The Eagles, because the Eagles right there, they went out. A lot of the Eagles fans came out. I mean, players came out. Freaking, what's his name? Saquon Barkley came out. Saquon Barkley, he's been a Shakur Stevenson fan for a long time. He came out. He was supporting Shakur Stevenson. Him and Crawford got into it, though. They was arguing whose son would beat each other. Crawford was like, my son would do this to your son. And Crawford was like, my son would do this to your son. And Saquon was like, no, my son going to beat your son, or something like that. Him and Crawford was going back and forth. That was interesting. I might do a video on that. Mark Smith, D-Who says hi. Javon McNa says hi. Mark Smith says hi. The Boxing Report says Turkey planning to make a big 2026 card with Boots if the Ortiz fight doesn't fall in place. Boots, yo, the Boxing Report. Boots already signed to fight Josh Kelly, bro. You hear me? Javon says, yo, what's up, bro? Boots already signed to fight Josh Kelly, bro. Hey, yo, my man, why you keep saying hi, bro? You already said hi like 20 times, bro. Like, what? I seen you say hi already. The Boxing Report. Boots already signed to fight freaking Josh Kelly. Like, are you serious? He signed to fight the winner of Josh Kelly versus Bakram. How did he know Josh Kelly was going to win the fight, bro? Josh Kelly ended up winning the fight by majority decision. Now, Boots going to go to the UK to fight Josh Kelly for the IBF belt. Those are the rumors. That's what Eddie Hearn said. Yeah, Eddie Hearn won. I said Eddie Hearn won. Josh Kelly won. How did they know? Because Boots signed to fight him before he fought Bakram, bro. Did you know that? Eddie Hearn did an interview where he said, Boots already signed to fight Josh Kelly. We said Boots might get exposed if he fight Kelly. That's an interesting fight. I ain't gonna lie. That's an interesting fight. But I think Kelly's gonna get knocked out, though. I think Boots gonna knock him out. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Styles make fights. Kelly's a good fighter, but he's not the elite pound for pound. You know, Boots is gonna knock him out. I see him getting knocked out. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I may not be the biggest Boots fan, but I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. He might make Boots look bad a little bit, but Boots probably gonna knock him out. I mean, he got knocked out by Evanesian, right? Evanesian knocked out Josh Kelly. So Boots is most likely gonna knock him out. Oh yeah, before I get to the main event with Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez and Crawford and all that. No, I ain't see the Rayo fight. Who did he fight? I ain't see that fight. Did he look good? But yo, let me talk about these other fights real quick. But I ain't see the Rayo fight though. Hey yo, congrats to Shu Shu Carrington. He just became a world champion. He's the WBC champion. He fought for the vacant title. He's a champion right now. We got guys like Nick Ball and Rafael Espinoza. We got some good guys in his weight class that I would like to see him unify the titles with. He's a solid fighter down there. He's a threat to all them guys at 126. Shout out to Shu Shu Carrington. And then Keyshawn Davis, he went out there and he destroyed Jermaine Ortiz. The boxing report. I'm owed $100, man. You remember you told me not to bet the bull Hannibal? Hannibal hasn't paid me yet, bro. I try to get his Instagram. I try to get his number. I don't have no info on Hannibal. Hannibal, if you watching my live right now, bro, you owe me $100, man. We made that bet with Keyshawn Davis versus Jermaine Ortiz. I love seeing people from Philly support Bud. Oh yeah, me too, bro. I know a lot of people from Philly that love Bud. Yo, the boxing report, bro. Bro has not even paid. He hasn't even hit me up, bro. You was telling me not to make the bet, and I'm like, I'm gonna still make it to see if he was gonna pay me. Bro didn't even hit me up yet, bro. I ain't heard nothing from him yet, bro. The boxing report. He picked Jermaine Ortiz to beat Keyshawn, and I'm like, I don't like where Keyshawn mindset is at, but I still think Keyshawn's gonna win the fight. Not only did Keyshawn win the fight, he knocked Jermaine Ortiz out. So we made $100 bet, and Hannibal is nowhere to be found. You told me not to make that bet too. The boxing report, you told me not to make that bet. You was like, bro, don't make that bet, bro. Because I was asking him for his social media. I'm like, bro, where's your social media at? What's your Instagram? He ain't want to give me. He said, I'm 53 years old. I don't be on social media. I was like, damn, this is crazy. That was a suspect bet. You know, this is boxing. I'm owed so much money for the Canelo fight. I'm owed a lot of money for the Earl Spence fight. I told you guys I got a 100% bet ratio when it comes to the big fights. And people never listen to me. It is what it is. ASAP Low Dog. Salute, man. Somebody ran off with the bag, man. They ran off with $100, man. Yeah, Keyshawn beat the shit out of Jermaine. Knocked his ass out in the 12th round. Boots versus Shakur. Oh, I like that fight, but Boots don't want that fight. Boots ran all the way up. Boots don't want to fight Shakur. He don't want that smoke. That's why he ran up in weight. The fight we probably going to see, instead of Boots versus Shakur, we might see Boots versus Devin Haney. We might see that fight before we see Boots versus Shakur. Boots don't want to fight Shakur. Yeah, Shakur would embarrass him. Styles make fights. Shakur beat the dog shit out of Tail like I knew he would. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. People don't understand boxing, bro. Let me break this stuff down for y'all. People don't understand boxing. People see when a guy is flashy, athletic. The boxing report, I agree with you 100%. And that's crazy. He my Philly brother too. Like, so you know I support Philly, but I'm going to always keep it real. And that's what I'm about to talk about right now. So listen, people don't understand the sport of boxing, bro. You understand what I'm saying? People don't understand the sport of boxing, bro. They see when a guy is flashy, he got a lot of power, he's athletic. They think he's better than the other guy because the other guy is very technical, very sound, got defense, a complete boxer. How can a athletic guy that just rely on athleticism beat a guy that's more complete than him? It just doesn't make sense. I do everything better than you. All you are is just flashy and you got more power. Make it make sense. I understand you may not think my style is pleasing to watch, but I'm the better fighter. You understand what I'm saying? I'm the much better fighter all around. People don't understand what they watch, bro. It's the same with Gervonta Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. Gervonta Davis, I agree, is the more exciting fighter. He's more exciting than Shakur. I like to watch Gervonta. He's a knockout artist. He's very exciting. He got you on the edge of your seat. He might knock somebody out with one punch. Not might, he will. Right? We all know that. But that doesn't make him better than Shakur. That's not how boxing works. Boxing is about skills, not being flashy or being more exciting. Being more exciting doesn't mean nothing, bro. Being more excited means nothing. When you could be the most excited fighter in the world, when you get in there with a fighter that's more complete and just technically sound and he's just better than you at everything, he's gonna beat you. People needs to understand the technicality of boxing. Like, boxing is it's called the sweet science, not who's more exciting or who got more power. That's not boxing, guys. Come on, guys, get it together. Let me read some of these comments. Shakur made Teo eat his shit. Hey, yo. That fight will never happen. Teo won one round against Shakur. Yes, he did. Only one round, bro. And he landed like 15% of his punches, too. He only landed 15% of his punches, bro. That's so bad. He landed 15% of his punches, and he only landed like 70 punches in a 12-round fight. And Shakur landed like 200 punches to Teofimo Lopez, only 70 punches. That's bad, bro. That's real bad. And Shakur stood in the pocket with Teo. Yes, he did. He stood right there in the pocket. Teo couldn't fuck with him. He made easy work of Teo, bro. It was so embarrassing. And, yo, did y'all see Teofimo Lopez dad in the corner talking about, where's your power, bro? Where's your power, bro? That shit was too funny. He like, where's your power, bro? You gotta hit him, bro. You gotta hit. That's not, bro, that's bad coaching. What do you mean you gotta hit him? You gotta tell him what to do. You can't just say you gotta hit him. Of course he's trying to hit him. Tell him what he gotta do to hit him. Tell him to double jab, feint, and throw the right hand. Tell him to go down. Tell him to go to the body, 2 jabs to the body, and come over the top. You got to tell him to do something instead of saying you got to hit him, bro. You got to hit him, bro. Like, I didn't understand. Guys, I didn't understand the instructions from Teofimo Lopez Sr. That was probably the worst coaching I've ever seen in my life from Teofimo Lopez Sr. He was probably drunk. giving out advice. He had to be drunk because there's no way you're just in the corner saying, Teo, you gotta hit him, bro. Where's the power, bro? That shit was too funny, guys. And Shakur stood in the pocket with Teo. Yeah, Crawford passed the torch to Teo. I meant Shakur. Tank know that too. Of course he do. He know he can't fuck with Core, bro. Core gonna beat the shit out of you. He needs to fire Senior. That's gonna be the downfall of his career. Absolutely. Teofimo Lopez needs a new trainer. He needs to move up to 147 and get a new trainer. He's not gonna go far in the sport of boxing with his dad. His dad can't take him any farther. From that, in the biggest fight of his career, on the biggest stage of his career, he has his worst performance in his career. That's terrible. In the biggest fight of your career, you got the worst performance of your career in the biggest fight of your career? You can't make this shit up. How do you have the worst performance of your career in the biggest fight of your career? That's diabolical, nasty work, crazy work. Hey, yo, let's talk about Big Baby. Yo, Hannibal, salute, Hannibal. What's going on, man? You got that $100 for me, bro? Hannibal, I think that's a bad idea for him to move up to 147. Ortiz got his ass whooped, man. You got that $100 for me, Hannibal? How am I get that $100, man? Can we do, you got Venmo? You got Venmo? Do you have Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal? Yeah, you could do Super Chat. You could do Super Chat. I'll take Super Chat, or you could do Venmo, Cash App. You could do Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal. Which one is better for you? Just let me know. I appreciate you, man. You a man of your word. I appreciate you. If you could do that, you a man of your word, man. And I was going to give you the money, too. This is my YouTube channel. I wasn't going nowhere, bro. I got to come on YouTube every day. I can't go nowhere. I'm a man of my word as well. I appreciate you. This will be the first time. Arnold Brown. Hey, Hannibal really looked out. He gave me $100 super chat. Let's go. My guy. Appreciate you, bro. Let's go. Let's turn up, baby. Turn up. Yo, Hannibal, man, I really appreciate that, bro. You a man of your word, man. That means a lot, bro. I appreciate you, man. A lot of people make a lot of bets. A lot of people make a lot of bets. A lot of people make a lot of bets on the internet, and they don't pay, man. The fact that you just pay that, bro, you earn my respect for the rest of my life, bro. I really appreciate that, broski. Appreciate you, man. Good looking. He said, for sure, I eat my crow. You deserve that. You've been working hard this year, Big Baby Miller. Let's talk about Big Baby Miller, y'all. Let's talk about Big Baby Miller. Arnold Brown said, that's some stand-up shit, respect. Hannibal says, I pay my debt. Yo, Hannibal, that's what's up, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm over here talking shit before you even came on. And the whole time, you coming right on just to send that cheese over, man. I ain't gonna lie, I was over here talking shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. I apologize. I was over here talking shit, Hannibal. Before you came on, I was talking shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was like, yo, Hannibal ran off with the bag. And then Hannibal popped out of nowhere and sent that cheese over. Now I'm salty as shit. I apologize, bro. Appreciate you, my guy. I was talking shit. I was on here talking shit. I was like, damn, Hannibal ran off with the money, man. My man, come on, he said, I eat my crow and send that cheese right over. I appreciate it. Hey, yo. He said, I was waiting for you to go live. Oh, yeah, for sure. Appreciate you, man. You a stand-up guy. You a man of your word. The boxing report says, respect Hannibal. Miller wild for that. Yo, y'all seen that Miller shit, bro? That Miller shit was crazy. ASAP Low Dog said, you a real one. No, he a real one for paying. Oh yeah, he definitely a real one, man. You especially on YouTube, you're not gonna expect something like that, bro. On YouTube, people just come on and just troll. I thought you was one of those people just come on the internet and just be trolling. So that's why I came off how I came off the first time. I appreciate you, Hannibal. Thank you. But yo, Big Baby Miller got his wig knocked off. Guys, did y'all see that fight? That fight was crazy. He won the fight, but he got his wig knocked off. Oh my gosh. Like, I ain't never seen that in a boxing match before. Big Baby got his whole, and he had a part on his wig too. He had a little part on it, on his little sew on. Gilly the King said he had a toupee on. He got his toupee knocked off. He got his toupee knocked off. Oh, man. Yo, did y'all hear his explanation why he had that? Did y'all hear his explanation? He said he had that on his head because he went to his mom's house, right? Listen to what he said. He said he went to his mom's house, right? He said, I went to my mom's house. He said, I went to my mom's house, right? And my mom had some shampoo. She had some shampoo, and I put the shampoo on my head, and it was ammonium or some shit like that. And that's what caused my hair to fall off. And then I went to my barber, and I was like, just slap some shit on real quick. We don't believe that dumbass story, Big Baby. Bro, your hair was already coming off. You been rocking fake hair. You just got exposed this fight. Now you want to make excuses talking about this was a last minute thing. We don't believe that. Just go with the flow. You the laugh of the town, and we gonna laugh at you because that was the funniest shit. Usually when we watch fights, right? Like we usually see girls in the fight, and girls get their hair, they wig pulled off. We never see a guy get his wig pulled off unless he's, you know, LGBTQ, whatever. But I'm talking about a real man. We don't never see no man get his wig pulled off. And not just get your wig pulled off in a professional fight, bro. A professional fight, you get your wig pulled off? That's crazy, nasty work. Let me read some of these comments. Jay Starsky. He said, I swear I thought Big Baby Miller cut look suspect right before it got knocked off. Oh shit, you noticed it before it got knocked off? Yo, Jay Starsky. He always got that cut though, so I didn't really pay too much attention to it, bro. Cause he always got a low cut like that. Yo, Jay Starsky, I always seen him with a cut like that, so I never really paid attention to it, bro. So I never was like, yo, look at Big Baby Miller hair. I never really paid attention to it like that. But that's crazy. That's crazy. The boxing report says, yo, this is a real question. But would you sue someone if they got your channel deleted? Shit, how you gonna know who did it though? How you gonna know who got your channel deleted and how you gonna sue them? But well, they do tell you who, all right, let me give you an example. I had a channel back in the day, right? Like a couple years ago, before this channel, and it got deleted by a guy named Champsai. You know who Champsai is? The boxing report, you know who Champsai is? Well, Champside got my channel deleted because I used his content about Earl Spence, and he deleted, and I didn't give him no credit. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't give him no credit. So he reported my channel, and I got a copyright strike and all types of stuff. And my channel got deleted because of Champside. But this was years ago. This was like 2022, 2021. I got my channel deleted by Champside. But would I sue somebody because of that? It depends how big your channel is. It depends. The boxing report, it depends how big your channel is. Because if that's how you make your living, that's how you make your money, that's important, bro. So it really depends how big your channel is, bro. So yeah. Arnold Brown, 6'9", 94. I was looking for the peas candy, the PZ candy when the shit flipped back. Hey yo, the Pez candy when the shit flipped back. Hey yo, that's crazy. That man Ben Barr should have embraced it. ASAP Low Dog, I agree. He should have embraced it. He should have embraced it. He been bald for a minute. He should have embraced it. I don't know why he didn't embrace it. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know why he didn't embrace it. He's been bald for a minute. Let me see. Yo, I was on the ground laughing at that shit. Bro, you not the only one, bro. Bro, I did like 3 or 4 videos on that. Did y'all see what Crawford said about it? Crawford was like, yo, this is nasty. This is crazy work. Crawford was like, this is crazy work. I ain't never seen some shit like this in a fight, in a professional fight. You'll never see something like that in a professional fight. Yo, what about Bill Haney getting jumped though? This weekend was so crazy, y'all. This weekend was so crazy. Do y'all remember Bill Haney? Did y'all see the video of Bill Haney getting stomped out? Damn, that was messed up, bro. Hey, yo, GQ says, whoa, GQ says Abdullah beats Shakur. GQ, I don't agree with that, bro. And you my God, but that's probably one conversation me and you probably not gonna agree on. I can't see Abdullah Mason being Shakur. I can't see that, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm always gonna go with the more technically skilled fighter. And in my opinion, Shakur is the more complete fighter. Abdullah is a little green, in my opinion, just a little bit. He's not. He's the elite of 135, but he's not a pound for pound elite fighter yet. GQ, do you understand what I'm saying? All right, GQ, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying Abdullah Mason is an elite level fighter at 135. But is he an elite pound for pound fighter in the world? No, not currently, bro. He hasn't proven that. So he's a little green. Just a little bit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's just my opinion. I don't see him being somebody like a Shakur Stevenson, bro. That's just a tall hill to climb, bro. That's a tall hill to climb. I don't see it. ASAP Low Dog says, he said, I was on the ground laughing. Big Baby wigged out. Hey, yo, he definitely was. Big Baby had a freaking, what he had? He had a toupee. He got his frontal done. He had a lace front. All he had to do was his edges. All he had to get done was his edges. All he had to do was get his edges done. He would have been good. He said, the boxing report said, I got my main deleted yesterday. Your main account got deleted? The boxing report says I made $5,700 off it. Hold on, what? You made $5,700 off of what? That's some good money, man. You made $5,700. Over time, or what do you mean 5,700 on YouTube? I didn't know you was making money like that on YouTube, bro. You made 5,700 off that channel. That's good money. Abdullah beat Shakur off what I seen. I don't agree with that, GQ, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't see it, man. Shakur is a little different right now. He's in a different bracket right now. Shakur right now is showing that he's gonna be one of the greats. Right now, he's showing that he's gonna be one of the greats, GQ. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. From what I seen and what I've been seeing, Shakur is looking like he's gonna be one of the greats. Like when he retires, they're gonna mention him with the likes of Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Crawford, Andre Ward. I mean, the writing is on the wall. You know, I don't see why you believe Abdullah beats him. Abdullah might give him a run for his money, but to beat him, that's a totally different story, GQ. The people were staring at me in the bar. I was laughing so hard. Oh, shit. Where you watching at? What bar did you go to? Yeah, Bill Haney got stomped out, Bill. They stomped Bill Haney out. Trust me, Shakur is scared of him. I don't think Shakur is scared of anybody, bro. GQ, you really believe that? I don't think Shakur is scared of anybody. The boxing report said, bro, what? Abdullah had a close fight against Noakes. Hey, I haven't lost a boxing bet yet. Trust me, styles make fights. Yeah, I know, GQ, you be winning your shit, but that fight is too premature for Shakur. For Shakur and Abdullah. That's a premature fight for Abdullah, bro. You do be winning your shit though. I ain't gonna lie, but that fight you gonna GQ. I ain't gonna lie. That fight you gonna have to bet me personally. Cause I'm rocking with Core on that one, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If Shakur and Abdullah ever fight, I'm rocking with Shakur. GQ. You said you haven't lost a bet. You gonna lose that one, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm telling you, Abdullah's a little too green for Shakur right now. Just a little bit. He's not all the way polished yet. I'm rocking with Shakur for that one, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. The boxing report says I had it 8-4 for Dula. Oh, Dula versus Sam Noakes. Yeah, that was a good fight. ASAP Low Dog said, GQ, shut up. Shakur beat that kid ass. He ain't ready. GQ said Abdullah would be the most skilled fighter Shakur ever fought. Yeah, but Shakur is more skilled than him, though. That don't mean nothing. Who you think is more skilled, Shakur or Abdullah? Shakur's more skilled than Abdullah, bro. You know that. Over time, I had done it in 6 months straight every day. Wow. I didn't know you did that, the boxing report. Damn, I'd be sick if I made that much money and then I lost it. I'd be sick, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Damn, I hope you get your drum back, man. Or isn't there a way you can follow the pill or something like that? But making 5,700, you could have made more if you still had that drum. So I hope you get it back, bro. I really hope you do get it back, bro. Let me see. ASAP Low Dog says, I like Abdullah, but he ain't ready. He needs way more work. I agree. GQ says, if he's so green, why Shakur ain't pressing for it, but he want Kid Austin? Bro, because they got the same manager, bro. They got GQ, they got the same manager. And they got the same manager. They kind of like, when you got the same manager, bro, it's almost like you're stable mates. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, you guys can look at it how you want to look at it, but that's how I look at it. When you got the same manager, you're almost like stable mates. Like, why would y'all fight each other? Even though your manager gonna make money off of both of y'all, but do it really make sense? It's like you guys are almost teammates, even though there's no team in boxing. But having the same manager, I don't think managers gonna want their fighters to fight each other. Abdullah got dropped twice in one round against a 26-5 fighter. Hey, yo. When has Abdullah pressed Shakur? Last time I checked, Shakur had to give him advice. Look how Shakur moving. He cherry picking, you see it. If he really was like that, he would have called Devin out, not Conor Ben. He called Conor Ben out. He called Conor Ben out for a reason. Conor Ben and Shakur, they had some words back and forth. I ain't really seen Shakur and Devin have too much words back and forth ever since Devin was at 35. So Devin and Shakur, that is a big fight. But them guys haven't been beefing as of late. So it is what it is. Kellyan's Bar. That sounds familiar, I ain't gonna lie. Jay Prince signed him for a reason so he can keep Abdullah ass off Shakur. Abdullah off Shakur ass. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that, bro. I don't want to be on some conspiracy stuff saying Jay Prince signed him so he can keep him away from Shakur. I don't know about that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't know about that. GQ said, I bet 10K on Abdullah. I ain't got no 10K, bro. We got to go way lower than that. Are you happy that you were born black? What? What the freak? Who just asked me if I'm happy I was born black? Shit, why not? It's Black History Month. Of course I'm happy, bro. Why wouldn't I be? I ain't got no 10K, GQ. Somebody said GQ capping his ass off. How is Shakur cherry picking? You have fans and media type saying Teo will beat Shakur. I think some people get in their feelings because they lost their bets. I think Abdullah versus Key is a good fight to make next. If he moves up next, watch, he will do eventually. Abdullah versus Shakur does not make sense right now financially. You cannot sell that fight to the fans right now. I agree. That fight doesn't make sense financially right now. It really doesn't. It really doesn't make sense right now to make Shakur versus Abdullah Mason. It just doesn't make any sense to make that fight right now. Let me read some of these comments. Bro, it's windy as shit. I can barely understand you. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for the bus, man. I'm about to go somewhere. I'm outside waiting for the bus. I'm about to go somewhere. My fault. I was about to go somewhere. I'm outside. My fault, gang. I can hang up and get back on live when I get back to the crib. You want me to do that? I can hang up and when I get back to the crib. I'm waiting for the bus and shit. I went live. I had to go live real quick. I'm waiting for the bus and shit. But I can hang up and go live when I get to the crib. I'm like 20 minutes away. I'm waiting for the bus. The boxing report, man. Salute. Salute to everybody in the chat. The real Darrell 282. Salute. He said, Abdullah versus Shakur does not make any sense right now financially. You cannot sell that fight to the fans right now. You can't, bro. Right now, nobody's going to, believe. Maybe except for GQ and some other people. But nobody believes that Abdullah will beat Shakur. I don't think anybody's going to believe that Abdullah will beat Shakur. Not too many people is going to believe that, GQ. Probably GQ is the only one that believes that in the chat. But I don't think a lot of people is going to believe that. Abdullah has to keep doing what he's doing. Why is nobody pushing for Keyshawn and Shakur? They both in a good spot. They both got the same manager too. Keyshawn signed to Jay Prince as well. Oh, Key and Abdullah, because they got the same manager too. And Key and Abdullah's at 135. Key's at 140. Plus, he said he wants to fight Devin, so he's going to 147. So it looks like Keyshawn is going to be at 147 next. So, yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? So, all these dudes got the same manager, bro. They ain't going to fight each other, bro. They ain't going to fight each other. But yeah, man, this weekend was crazy, bro. I enjoyed everything about this weekend, the fight, everything. Everything about this weekend was awesome, bro. ASAP Lil Dog says, Abdullah wants that size advantage at 135. No, ASAP didn't say that. The Boxing Report said that. He said Abdullah wants the size advantage at 135. ASAP Lil Dog says, ASAP Lil Dog 6923 said Abdullah and Kid Austin should be fighting. Kid Austin got to win the championship first. Gervonta Davis is a champion in recess right now. So, if they let Kid Austin fight for Gervonta's belt, he becomes a champion. He can unify with Abdullah. We'll see what Gervonta does, though. I want to see Kid Austin get knocked out for lying on Shakur. So, what fight you want to see? Abdullah, you think Abdullah's going to knock out Kid Austin? I don't know. That's a competitive fight. I think Abdullah wins, but I don't see a knockout. I don't think Abdullah knocks out Kid Austin. I think the fight goes the distance. Both are young, talented fighters. Great prospect. I think the fight goes the distance. I don't see a knockout. You think Kid's gonna get knocked out by Abdullah? I don't see a knockout, though. I ain't gonna lie. I see a 12-round competitive fight. I don't see a knockout. I don't see a knockout, y'all. But I do see a competitive fight for sure. Kid Austin versus Abdullah Mason. I'm saying whoever Kid Austin fight, I want a KO. Whoever, you want to see Kid Austin get knocked out? But that was a good title defense for Key. Oh, you mean Abdullah? That was a good title defense for Abdullah Mason. Absolutely, yeah, it was. So who y'all think he should fight next? Who should Abdullah Mason fight next? Who should Shakur Stevenson fight next? Who should Keyshawn fight next? I mean, boxing is back, man. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody talking about boxing. The sport of boxing is back, man. Who should Teofimo Lopez fight next? I want to see Teo fight somebody. I want to see if he can bounce back and become a champion at 147. I still want to see Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney. That was supposed to be one of Devin Haney's fight. But Teofimo Lopez avoided Devin Haney for years. You guys know Devin Haney wanted to fight Teo for the longest. But Teo wanted no parts of Devin Haney for some reason. But he was willing to fight Shakur because he thought Shakur was smaller than Dev. So he would have the advantage, but it turns out the smaller man was more skillful. Skills pays the bills, man. I think Shakur will unify with Dalton Smith next. Yeah, I would like to see that, but Shakur keep trying to fight bigger guys. He keep calling out guys like Conor Benn. He want to fight bigger guys, man. But he wants to put rehydration clauses on them. I don't think he should. If he wants full credit, he should stop talking about rehydration clause. If you want to fight these bigger guys, don't do no rehydration clause. You're not going to get respect that you want for beating these guys. If he wants to get respect for beating these guys, he shouldn't talk about rehydration clause. That's my opinion on that situation. Shakur shouldn't talk about rehydration clauses. If he talks about rehydration clauses, then nobody really going to want to give him credit for beating these guys. That's locked in for me, definitely. Hey, yo, y'all, I'm about to go to the crib. When I get to the crib, I'm going to get back on live. You feel me? Connor not going to take that clause. He probably not. But I'm about to go to the crib. I'm about to get on a bus and go to the crib. When I get to the crib, I'm going to get back on live. It's your boy BTA Boxing. And I'm out. I'll see y'all in like 30 minutes.